Hello everyone, I'm Grandmaster Priyadharshan Kannappan. I think I'm live. Let me check if I'm live on YouTube. I just want to ensure I'm live. I think I'm live, yeah. I guess everyone can see me. And so today we're going to be playing a Simul. And it's just a random thing. I just decided, okay, I'll do a Simul today. And I'm just hoping that we'll see how it goes. And I'm just waiting to see if the setting everything is updated so that it shows up on streamers. I believe I should be here, but I'm not very too sure if I'm live or not. Okay, so let's accept random candidates. No. Okay. Okay. Let's try to accept around 15, maybe 20 people. 18, 19, 20. So 20 both Simul, kind of mixed group, and we'll see how this goes. Let's start. Okay, so let's see. So I hope everyone can see my screen. Yes, cool. So let me try to go. Let's start. Okay, I just had auto switch turned on. And I'm just hoping that my screen is fit. Everyone can see my screen. Let's start making some moves. So I'm not sure. I'm playing white in more or less all the games, and I'm just playing some development ideas. And c4, d4, a mixed bag in all the games. Let's go d4. I think predominantly I've chosen d4 so far. Knight f3. Let's go e3 in one game for fun. b3 in one. d4 again. e4 again. Knight c3. Okay, why not? Let's have the whole array of moves. Knight f3, e4. Okay, bishop b2, d4, knight c3. I think it's going to be a very heavy game. We'll figure out how it goes. Hopefully, the first few moves. Okay, e3, d4. So I guess 30 minutes is to 40 minutes is the time control, and there's, I believe, a 10-second increment for each move. And looks like we are just getting done with the opening phase. Let me go bishop d3. This is a move that I like playing in this position. Knight c2, g3, bishop b2, f5. Okay, interesting. Let's go queen d3. This is an interesting move in my opinion. So we have the Jobava Trompowsky, some sort of. Okay, let's go bishop b5, e5. Let's go knight f3 here. Okay, so my opponent decided to play the queen's gambit, accepted. Let's go b3 here. Let's go g3. I hope everyone can watch it. And if there's any audio issues also, please let me know. And also, I hope this is being shown on the Lichess homepage. If someone can confirm if you can see the Simul on the Lichess homepage, it would be really great. I am just looking at the comments. And okay, so let's go queen d2, the idea of bishop h6. Hello, Ibrahim. And let's look at, okay, knight f6. So he was attacking my bishop. Bishop g2. Okay, free pawn. I'll take that. d5, more space. Okay, so this is looking like a theoretical battle out here. Knight f3. So we have a reversed, what to say, like a perk. Let's go knight g5, g3, bishop c4, bishop g2, and then let's go knight e2, e6. Let's go attack g4, d3, and knight f3. Okay, how would I just come back with my knight? I'd like to play it safe. How about let me go c4. I would like to put my bishop on c2 at some point. Let's go d3. Okay, capture. Let's go attack bishop e6, trying to swap the queens. Knight c6. Let's go bishop e3, bishop b3, short castles, bishop g2. Thanks, Moss, for confirming that the audio is good. If you can also confirm that if my stream is live on the Lichess homepage, that would be great. If you could do that, I would highly appreciate it. Knight d7, very strange move. Let's go e6. Let's sack a pawn. And here, thanks Ibrahim for subscribing to the channel. It's going to be a tough match. I can see a lot of strong, when you're still in the opening phase, and definitely a lot of activity in a lot of the games going on. I'm playing white in all the games. 8-6, I don't really like this move. I think 8-6 is a dubious move by black. Let's go e4. There was no need for h6 in my opinion there. Let's go knight c3. Okay, so this is what I wanted. I think now this pawn structure. Ooh, so he's going for this knight takes f7. Let's do the sacrifice there. That was a theoretical sacrifice. We'll discuss that in depth later. And to all the viewers, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, do subscribe. We have a lot of videos on 3 minutes of content which can really help you get better at chess. If you go through the content list on our YouTube channel, you would see a lot of chess Gyaan in 3 minutes content. I'm not sure what's happening here. Hopefully, why is white victorious? I'm not sure what's happening here. Let me just let me keep playing. I guess there was some sort of lag, I believe, somewhere. And wow, free bishop, thank you. So let's keep going. Knight e5, let's go knight c3. Ooh, like black is really aggressive. Black does want to go b4. It's okay. I'll go d3 so that I can go knight e4. Okay, I guess he's giving me a free piece. I'll capture that. Let me just go bishop g2. Let's go b3 and queen d6. Let's go short castle. Or let me go d4 and I'll go knight e2 here. Yeah, knight e2 sounds okay. Bishop g3. Let's go d4. Let's go knight f5. I really like my position. Knight f6, okay. Let's capture this pawn. Queen d3, let's swap queens. Okay, let's try to win this bishop. Let's get the double bishop advantage going. And bishop, he went rook g8, interesting. How about I play bishop takes c6 with a check. Okay, so he goes g6. So now this is where I believe I should try to play very smart, because this, okay, f takes e3, and let me short castle, knight takes d6, hg3, knight e4, as I was earlier mentioning about this idea, and he goes bishop e7, interesting. Let me try to go queen d2 or e2. Tough question, to be honest. Let me go short castle actually. Okay, bishop takes d3, bishop e6. Let's attack the knight further. Let's go d3, activate the bishop. knight d2, and then and so some of I'm also looking at the chat, but not quite often, as you know. I'm also focusing on the game. So some of you did ask. Thanks, Narayanan, for saying that you really like the 3-minute videos. Really appreciate the feedback. And the idea of queen d3 is actually to go quick g4 h3. It's called some sort of a gambit variation. It's actually surprisingly very sharp, and it's one of those lines I really like playing against the Dutch Stonewall setups, and it's a very interesting line in my opinion. So that's the idea of that. How to learn maximum lines in shortest duration? Well, I'll tell the truth. There's actually no shortcuts in chess. You really have to work hard in chess to get really good at calculation or analysis, any sort of thing. Hard work is absolute necessity. So that's the brutal truth. And let's see. I want to play f4. So how about I pull my bishop back? I could do that. No, I don't want to. My opponent wants to offer me a draw, but sorry, I want to keep playing. And I think knight g5 is tempting me, to be honest. Or I could just go knight c3. Let me go knight. No, let me do this capture. Let me go knight c3 so that I have bishop a4. Worst case, queen e2. Okay, f4 is incoming. And okay, so he goes long castle. Ooh, that allows me to do some lot of funny stuff on his position. How would I go c4 and try to open up things? Okay, wait, he just blundered a piece. I'll take it. Thank you. And let me pull back so that I'm ready for f4. So black is saying, okay, I'll defend being a pawn down, and he's going into this position. But I'm not too sure if it's really good. Let's go knight d5. Okay, so he takes on g2. How about I give a check with knight f3 and go rook g1? Yeah, I'll do that. Now that's a check. Okay, let's go h3, or let's go d3. And this position, bishop g2, and Vishal, about the question about analyzing different positions. Yes, so if you want to get better at chess, never ever get too comfortable with certain playing style. You should push yourself in positions where you would know. Like for example, if someone asks you like, what are you good at chess, you'd be like, oh, I really like to play without queens on the board, or I'm really good when I get an aggressive position. Whenever you are making such a statement that you're good at something, that obviously means you're not good at something else, right? Like let's say if you're good at aggressive position, that means positional chess may be slightly not so good. That does mean you need to work on your positional chess and so on. So yeah, so that's what I mean by working on different kind of positions. Yeah. And in general, when I mean hard work, you are looking at working on chess for at least we are looking at a few hours every day, not just like maybe once 1 hour and then like saying, okay, I'm good for the day. That's not how chess works. So let me capture here, and let me go. I need to develop my knight minor pieces. Let me go bishop e3. I didn't like bishop e3 though. Now I just realized that may not be a great move. Okay, I'll go knight f3. Ooh, knight a5. I don't know what's that idea of that move. I feel fairly confident in that game. And let me go rook c1. I would like to pose some problems to the queen. Okay, bishop takes f3. Okay, free exchange. I'll take that. You're welcome, Vishal. Yeah, and let me capture this, and let me go knight bd2. So here I'm looking at some lines. Okay, how about knight g5 and try to capture this pawn? Okay, how about f4 now? Yeah, f4. Okay, so my opponent is trying to kind of go after this, but it's not really much, to be honest. Let me go f5. Yeah, I'll go f5. some ideas down the file. Rook fd1, queen c5. Okay. How about EFI, rook f5, bishop e4? I could do that. Let me just develop my knight. Okay, so now I can't go and put my knight on f3. I could play f3 myself. I don't know how big of a move. I like that though. I like d3, or let me go knight h3. Let me try to come the other way around, develop. Knight e2, knight g3. Yeah, I'll do that. Or knight f3. Knight e2, knight g3 looks good. Okay. How about c4? Okay, so here I think I'm very happy with the outcome here. I just got a good, fantastic position. There are a few games that obviously are still in the opening phase, and more or less all the games. I really like my position in few of the games though. For example, this is a position very strong position for me, to be honest. And this is a position actually I need to be a bit careful. I see some dangerous clouds, attacking clouds on my position, and I need to be very careful not to get checkmated soon. And cd5, ed5, knight e4 is an idea. Or actually, I'll do that, cd5. And okay, he goes bishop f5. How about I just develop my bishop? Okay, so this was expected. I don't know where to put my bishop. Bishop h3. Maybe I'll do that. I'll try to go after this. And now I'll just play a defensive move, h3. Okay, bishop takes e6 with a check. Yeah, I was expecting this sack. Let me go d3. Okay, free knight, thank you. Let me short castle. Knight e4. I don't know. Knight takes e4, e4, knight d2 looks tempting to me. Should I do that or no? I'll just go rook c1. Let's see what does he do. Yeah, this was what I was thinking. I'll go king h1. So d2, queen e2. Okay, he goes there. How about I go rook g3? Okay. And in this position, how about I just play rook takes f6 and knight takes e4? I think that should be good enough. And let me capture on... Where should I capture? c5 or e5? Let me capture on e5. Okay, bishop e6. And then now d5 is tempting me. This I need to defend my pawn. No, I have to find a way to do it somehow. Let me go d5. Opponent long castle. Interesting. I don't know what he's going to do with this knight on a5. Let's just push. And I'll capture and I'll go knight d2. Okay. So unfortunately, I think if I capture, I get trapped. I can't do that. So I need to find something else to do. And maybe I could go knight c4, knight e3, knight e3. I could do that. Or I could just go knight b3. I think I'll go knight b3. I'll allow him to capture. Okay. Bishop c5. Okay. How about d4? ed3, queen d3. Let's try that. Okay, so my plan is I want to do some sort of exchange sack. And in this position, and by the way, to all the audience who are watching the stream, we have a lot of different coaching programs in my academy, Chess Gyaan. So do check it out. A lot of details are there about the classes, different options, group training, individual training. So definitely do check it out. And I'm thinking of exchanging queens. I think that could be a decent idea. Let's try to do that. Okay, knight e4, fe3. Okay, so knight takes e5. This is one game where I'm not too comfortable with my position, but at the same time I can't complain too much either. Let me go queen e2 and rook fd1. Okay, so this is definitely getting sharp this game. I'll take with my queen, yeah. And how about I just try to win the bishop, knight h4. I don't know why my opponent is offering me a draw. Strange draw offer, to be honest. Let me just get my knight there. Okay, queen takes d3. Okay, so he's going knight b4. How about queen b3 here? Okay, how about I take the queen, exchange queens, b6. Okay, how about I go knight bd2? I want to go c4 soon. Let me just swap the rooks. Okay, this is actually could be a very long game, I feel like. I mean, I could swap the rooks or I could try to make him swap, but I don't find any good moves. Okay, let me swap the rooks. So he goes knight a6. I really like my position. Let me go rook a d1. And so he's kind of threatening to do some f5 pin sacrifice, some ideas, some dangerous plans, I guess. It depends, right? Dangerous to whom is a question too. Let's try to sharpen this game. Let's go f6. Let's see how this game pans out. Knight d2. I don't know why all everyone is offering a draw. I mean, you're playing a simul, so you should generally continue to keep playing. It's a simul at the end of the day, right? So I'm very surprised to see so many draw offers in a simul. Don't get the point really. Okay, so bishop f3. I will take bishop takes f3. The point of it being if he goes h4, I want to give an exchange sack. Okay, how about going rook e1? I want to just defend this pawn in case. Let's go rook here. Let me go c4. Yeah, let's go c4. Okay, so he is going after this. Now, this is what I was looking for. So I need to now start thinking of. I really would like to give that exchange sack, but the question is if I will have enough compensation though after the exchange sack. Rook c6, bc6, rook c1, rook d6, and then that's a tough question to answer. How about rook c5, trying to win this pawn? And so, and here I need to find some. I could go a4. Maybe how about I try to push the knight away? Okay, free piece. C4. Okay, I could capture on f5, and that could be sharp because we goes g6. But I would lose some material, so maybe I'll just go queen d2, play it safe. So what did I just play? Oh, okay. Here I just won a piece, and then he goes rook d8. How about going bishop g5? I could or go bishop d2. Let me try to just win this pawn on b4. Okay, let me go knight e5. So d5 is a threat. Bishop e3. Rook c1. Okay, I win an exchange here. Rook c1. C takes d5. Okay, I could go knight c3 here. Interesting. So he goes here. So how about I just increase my pressure on this? I, I could go rook fc1, but I'm thinking is g4, bishop e2, h4, and then what? Maybe bishop b5, something like that. That's a possibility. As I said, this is definitely a very interesting game. I could go queen c2 or queen c2, g4, bishop e2, h4, bishop d3. That's something I would really be tempted to play. Let me do that. Okay, he goes h6. How about I bring my rook out? Okay, f5. Thank you for the queen. And here could I win more material? I could, but let me just develop my queen maybe to e2 because I could win on the spin anytime. I could just capture on c7. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, so that I can play rook f7 and win more material. So how about I play a3 here, try to win there. Okay, I'll pull back my knight and I capture on b7. And over here, okay, so black goes for long castling. How about I go knight e4 so that I can get the d5 square for my other knight? How about rook? Oh wait, I'm just getting some free material over here. g5. Black is trying to be aggressive. Let me go rook d2 so that I can double up and do some lot of pressure down that file. And let me go e3, queen e2. Let me play a long game here. Let me win the queen. Let me go rook fd1. Let me go knight c3 here. You know, it's interesting games. So one or two games, as I said, I am feeling a bit of a pressure, like that game where black has pawn on g4. Certainly, black is a strong player. I could see from the moves. This is a game where I feel very good about my chances right now because I feel like black's just losing grip of the position. Okay, I'll go rook d1, try to swap the rooks. Ooh, okay, I missed the tactic, I guess. Knight f2. Nice one. Okay, so I guess I was playing against someone pretty strong. Good tactic, good tactical spotting stuff by. Okay, I should take or I should move my queen away. I'll take. And let me capture and go knight d5 here. Let me capture here. Let me go b4. Let me go king f1. Yeah. Okay, bishop h3. Let me go f takes g7 and rook d7. How about I go? Not sure where, but I could go rook g5. I could try to push the rook away. Queen f3 with a check. Knight d5. Okay, so this is that game where, as I was saying, I'm feeling a bit of a pressure, but h4 I think is a mistake because after g4, h3 I have queen f5 if I want to, and I would feel okay about that position to be honest. And maybe I could do that. I will do that actually. And here bishop e7. How about I just shot castle, you know? Okay, I could go knight a4. Yeah, let me go knight a4. And then queen takes rook f1. Not sure how many games yet I need to complete, but I believe. Let me go rook. Let me go actually bishop g2. Let me pull back my bishop. Let me go rook f1. Okay, how could I castle long? Okay, can I go bishop e3 here? What takes a 2500 GM to 2700? Question by Vishal. Lot of training, and what I mean by this is like focused training with very experienced coaches and trainers, and rock solid opening preparation. Basically, like you literally would not get a worse position out of the opening with white or black. That is one. And another thing is invites to very good tournaments. That's a very critical aspect that many players don't understand. Like only if you play strong, closed tournaments, you get good at chess after that, certain level. You need to get invitations to that. It's not an easy thing to get invites to, grandmaster tournaments or invite only events. So that's like a important thing of getting better at chess. Strong. If you keep playing against strong opponents, you become a strong player. Okay, so let me exchange this. And how about I just capture it down here? And okay, here we goes queen f6. Let me go rook b1. Let me try to put some pressure down there. Okay, so I won this game. How about this game? Can I go takes? I don't know what would happen after takes b4 kind of ideas, but it sounds very interesting. Or I could capture. No, I would just like to take this knight. And over here, bishop e4. Yeah, I'll just bring my king up. I could do that. Free pawn. Let's capture that. And let's go knight e5. Let's see if black bites that exchange over there. Queen f5. This is what I was thinking of doing in this game. And this is a very sharp position which I need to calculate, because if I play bishop takes bishop, queen takes bishop, knight h2, I could do that. That's actually a very nice position. Not nice, very interesting. Let me do that. Let me capture and go knight h2. So he goes there. How about f3, so that I can bring my king closer? Let me give a check. Knight h2. Okay. So can I go knight b4 here and try to capture on c6? Let me bring my king up. Ooh, this just doesn't look good. What did I just... Okay, I just captured. Let me capture this pawn. Okay, I'll capture this pawn for free. Or should I? Yeah, why not? Let's capture it for free. What did black go? Black went b6, okay. How would I go rook c2 here? Okay, so he goes there. Let me take this. f5. How about g4 here? And in this position, let me put some pressure on the d6 pawn. So I'm a piece up here. So let me just capture the pawn now. And knight b6, let me capture here. And in this position, okay, this is a tricky one. I could go rook c1, c6, all sorts of those kind of tricks. Or I could just go g3. No, I think I'll do that. I'll try to encircle this pawn and win that pawn. And try to... Okay, I'll go knight d4 here. And in this position, how about capture? Okay, so he goes knight e5. How about I go knight f3 now? And can I go queen e4? I want to go knight d5 here. Okay, so this is what I was hoping for. And I will go queen b7 or queen f7. Queen b7 looks okay-ish. And I wanted to just capture this pawn also. Okay, so he goes rook fd8. Let me go rook ac1. Let me put some pressure down this file. Yes, and I wanted him to go there. And I wanted to go bishop f4. And I wanted to go queen f3. Bring my queen back. Okay, so he is trying to defend. How about I go b4 or queen b3? Queen b3 is also looks interesting. Let me go b4 actually. Okay, so how about I pull back my rook to c2? And how about I play queen to a1? Okay, so bishop f3 is played. And I would like to play g takes f3, try to keep my pawn structure intact. Okay, so he goes knight b8, so he kind of realizes that his structure is pretty bad. And let me gain some more tempo, h4, just gaining some space, knight e5. I am getting low on time in some clocks, but I believe I should be okay, not terribly down on time. So not sure what is he's trying to accomplish here. I just get my pawn back. He wants to go knight g4, but I could go king g1 in a scenario like that. I think I'm okay. Let me take the pawn. Okay, so here we have some sharp stuff going on. So he wants to go h5, and if I go b5, what is he up to? I guess he'll just capture, not much. And if I go f3, fg, maybe I could go f3 actually. It looks so bad, but actually I think it could be okay. B5 is interesting. Or I could go b5. But actually, I would like to go queen d1. I'd like to sacrifice that pawn over there. Okay, rook takes queen. And he goes here. I don't want to go bishop because then my bishop would get trapped. Bishop e2 is a tempting move. No, bishop d1 I think is precise. Yeah. Because I could go h2, I could go king g2. Okay. So yeah, it's now this game is all comes to like time management basically in all the boards. So rook takes rook, rook takes rook. Should I go into that endgame? I think I should. I really like my chances in that endgame. Okay, so he does go knight g4. How would I just move king g1? Okay, how about I win this pawn and I exchange the rooks. And knight e4, I think he'll play fe4, or maybe I'll first play f4 so that I can cement my pawn over there. Okay, so he wants to go knight, I guess he wants to go some sort of knight d7, I guess, right? Because he wants to cover this square, critical square down there. And I'm not sure how else. b5 is very tempting, to be honest. Let's go b5. Yeah, let's go b5. Let's weaken that square. I want to put knight c4 and control critical squares. And yeah, this is what I wanted. Now I could go f3. And I wanted to just switch my rooks. Exactly, this was what. But I could go f4 actually. f4 could be strong. Actually, why f4? Then this pawn is weak. But it's okay. I think I can defend that pawn. Let's go f4. And over here, how about I give a check? Oh, knight g6. Okay, I haven't looked at this board for a very long time. And Ibrahim, sorry, there's no draw. It's a simul. I mean, come on, it's a fun game. Keep playing. Why settle for a draw, right? Let's keep playing. It's fun. Chess is fun. So okay, I'll go rook d2, defend my pawn. How about I go rook b6 so that I can just keep rolling my pawns forward. And let me bring my king closer to the center over here. Okay, so he's trying to do some tactics or some tricks. I don't know what exactly. I could try to exchange the queen. I think I should do that. I feel I need some sort of, what to say, control on the dark squares. Okay, I don't think this was a good move by black. I was expecting this move, and I was just hoping to go king h2, and yeah, just king h2. How about I go rook a d1, or I could go f5. Maybe I'll just go a3 maybe. Yeah, a3 so that I'm just okay, I'll just start pushing my pawns. Okay, he goes rook c8. I mean sorry, rook f8. And let's play b5. I would like to open up this diagonal. a6. King coming forward. Or no. Let me gain some more space. a4. And here, yeah, I want to capture. Okay, I'm not sure what he wants to do. How about bishop e2 now? I don't want him to come to knight c4. Okay, I get this pawn. And then rook check. So he goes knight to d4. How about queen d3? or queen c4 for that matter. What happens if I go queen c4? Queen c4 is very, very tempting, to be honest, because I'm kind of putting some pressure down. Or queen g4 also looks interesting. Queen d3, queen c4, all these more looks good to me. Um, I'm a bit torn between queen c4 and queen d3. Queen d3, queen d3, c d3, but then I'm just a pawn down. Is that what's happening? Let me go queen c4. Looks more bold. And okay, so how about I just capture? I need to be kind of moving a bit more faster because I don't want to lose on time. e4. Okay, so knight f6 has been played, and now would I be able to win just some pawns? I think I should be able to win some pawns for free, right? What if I go e4 check, king d6, f4, knight h5 though? That's a bit annoying. Bishop c8, bishop b7 is one interesting way to handle things. Oh, actually, I have a very interesting idea. I don't know if I'll be able to make it work though. Maybe it will work. I'll start with f4, ef4, e4 check, king c6. Yeah, let me try that. And b5. How about bishop f3 or f5 here? Maybe bishop f3 and then f5. Okay. Okay. How about rook c1, f5, a6. So he's basically saying I'll go b4. I'll force him to make a decision. Oh, sorry everyone. So my idea was this knight b5. So he's falling for my trap basically. I want to pick up this pawn on d6. And can he just trap his bishop? Okay, he just blundered with h6. I just pick up a pawn for free now. Yeah, I just pick it up this way or the other way around. That's the question now. Yeah, I'll just pick it up with my bishop. Okay. In which game am I really, really down on time? That's like what I need to be carefully looking at. Okay, if I go a4, queen a5, I guess. Yeah, how about I go queen? Actually, a4, queen a5, queen f3, so I can start giving some checkmate ideas. Wait, did he just blunder the c7 pawn? I think he did. Let me just double up and win the c7 pawn. Bishop f4. Okay, I win rook takes f4. Okay, how about I go knight e5 here? Okay, I promote to a queen. Some of these boards are coming to the games are coming basically ending soon. Queen g4. So he goes rook e6. How about I go rook f3 and rook a f1? That's my whole plan, right? I just bring my other rook in. Okay, check. And then can I go a5 and queen f3 or queen e4? Yeah, let's do that, a5. Okay, bishop f3. Can I play fg6? Important question. I think I can. And then he'd go back bishop b7. Let's try. Okay, checkmate. Good. And now, how about b6, ab6, rook fb1? I think that would be good, yeah. So he just went d4 and basically he's saying I'm just shutting off your... Okay, I'll go e4. ab3. Okay, I won a pawn. And I'll capture here. And then can I just capture on a8? And can I go rook fb1? Okay, so here cd, ed, knight e, fe, that's a sharp position, knight e, fe. Well, maybe I'll go into that. Let's do that. Okay, how about, okay, I think it's a mate check. Okay, can I play knight takes e6? Yes, I can. And how about I play e3? Pretty defensive, but okay, why not? Knight takes pawn check. Ooh, so he's going queen h6 and some sort of tricks department is trying to work it out. Let's go queen c1. Let's say I still want to swap your queens badly. Knight e4. How about a check? And yeah, let's just give a check. And here I think it's game over. Question is how though. Okay, how about I just give a check with my bishop? Okay, I take the rook. And how many games are still left? Okay, not a lot. I've completed quite a bit of games. That's good. So now we can start focusing on the key games. That gives me, time to calculate. I think that's important. How would I go knight g5? Knight g5, knight g4 is a problem, I guess. Knight g5, knight g4 definitely is a problem because I may get checkmated in some lines, rook takes f7 and so on. And if I go some sort of knight f4, knight g4, there also I could be in problem. How would I take my chances with knight g5, knight g4, knight f7, rook f7, queen h2, king f1? I could take my chances there, yeah. Okay, I just capture the pawn. Wait, what happened? Did he just give me a free piece? Thank you. Okay, so bishop takes is on the board. And now I need to try to put some pressure on this diagonal. Maybe I could start with queen g4, activate the queen and see what he's up to, right? I could go bishop h3 or queen g4. We'll go bishop h3 to start with. So he goes queen h4. So what's this move all about? He wants to... I guess I'll just put some pressure on there and I'll win this pawn. Okay, so this is going into this complications, which I'm not sure where it's going to go, but will be fun. Rook f7. Okay, king g2. And cd, ed. Or how about I go queen c2 here? Let's say knight check. And okay, this is what to be honest, I wanted, because now I can just capture, go knight e3, king f1, yes. Oh, one of my ideas is bishop g1. I don't know how good that is though. Queen h1, bishop g1, knight h2, sharp. Okay, so I wanted to go knight e3. Maybe I'll come to this. I don't know what happened. Let me refresh my board. Yeah, I want to go knight e3. Hello, Roop. Thanks for logging in. Surprise seeing you on watching chess. Hope everything is good on your side. And let's see, where do I put my rook? Let's put the rook over here. Knight takes e3, sharp idea. So if I go queen e3, am I getting mated? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Queen e3, queen g2. Maybe I won't get mated. Let me just take my chances here. I mean, I have to, absolutely. And here, how about I go rook a1. Let's try to do some checkmate on the board. King e1. Yeah, let's go king e1, only move. And okay, this is definitely a bad move by black. How about I just go after the king brutally? I go queen h5 or e6, knight f6, f5. I'll use my heavy pieces first, I think. That makes a lot more sense, right? And how about I go knight f5 and kind of, control the critical squares? Yeah, let me go knight f5. And here, does rook takes f7 work? I think it does. Okay, so he goes here. So now I need to see what are my different plans. So I could go queen here. right? Queen f2, or I could go. I need to, or I could. Can I go queen e6? Queen e6 is very tempting, to be honest, because queen e6, queen d2, king f1, bishop queen g2. That could be a repetition draw. I'll come to this game later. Let me look at where I need to make a decision. Let me just finish this game first, because I feel this game should be over anytime soon. And where else do I need to make a decision? Okay, over here. So I would like to finish these games first, where I don't have to, where I think the game is basically over. Let me go e6, and Vishal, yeah, next time I will. Hello, Tactical Beast. Thanks for logging in. And next time I'll definitely do. I mean, a long time I'm streaming, so definitely there are a lot of things I could improve on my future streams. Also, point to note is that, like, remember that I'm having less time than my opponents on the clock, so it's like I'm also kind of racing against the time. And I would like to make. Let me finish this board first. Queen e4. I need to capture the queen, and then I have enough time, so I would like to calculate things down on that board. So I would like to make the decision later on. So let me finish this. Okay, here it's game over. It's not a stalemate because he has h5, and let me look at. Okay, so I need to plug my battery. Give me a moment, everyone. And okay. Okay, hopefully that gives this the juice for my laptop. And let's look at this position. How about, let's look at this game first. I'm really liking my position here. My king comes forward, and this game, let me focus on this. Okay, so I may lose my exchange. There are some tricks on the board. How about I go king g2? Now king g2, some checks, all those ideas. How about rook f4? Very interesting idea, actually. I have some interesting ideas behind. Let's go rook f4. Yeah, I like this move. And let me come back to it. And yeah, let's look at this game. Let me analyze this first. Okay, so this is the point. Now, what happens is I could go king here, and king e4. I could actually go just c4, right? c4, b3. But the thing is, my knight is also kind of trapped in some of these lines. It's kind of like a catch 22. King e4, and let me finish this game off. Good game, Karthikeyan Atreya, and so I'm down to last 4 games, and I'm having around 14 minutes in each of my games. So which game? Okay, let's look at this. Calculate this one out completely. So I have options: Queen e6, Queen f2. Those are my two primary moves. Queen f2 could even run into bishop h4. That's annoying, to be honest. Queen f2, bishop h4, queen h4, king takes f7, I'm lost. Queen e6, I think, could be my best bet then. Queen e6 and repeat and take a draw. Maybe I'll do that. I'll go queen e6 here. So my opponent goes h5. So my opponent is, what is he hoping for? They could just go h4, right? h4, gh4, knight h4, and just win the pawn for free. I could do that. So this is the line I'm thinking of. And win the pawn. I could do that. Yeah, let me do that. h5 was a mistake, I believe. So far, what's my score? I played 20 games, 15 wins. And to all the audience, viewers watching, subscribe to the channel. I believe my stream is on the home page. I hope you can see my stream here. I don't know why it's not showing up here. I believe it should, but not very sure if there is anything, any issues with my stream. Let me try to see if the streaming thing. I could just go king takes f4, or I could just go knight h4, right? Knight h4, yeah. Even knight h4 was not right. It's okay, we'll figure it out. King g2, yes. King f1. So to all the viewers, hello. If you're watching the channel, do subscribe. Really means a lot if you do subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of exciting content for you. We have Chess Gyaan in 3 minutes, a series of chess content that's devised for absolute beginners, players who are learning some of the basic ideas. You can learn chess we post videos every alternate day in that series. For it's 3 minute videos basically every alternate day. So if you let's say you're going for a quick walk, you want to just quickly learn some chess ideas, or you're very busy with work and you just have 3 minutes to spend on chess, we got you covered. Okay, so I could push this bishop to some sort of an uncomfortable square somewhere. Let me go c5. And Namdeo, maybe. I mean, I don't know when. I'll definitely be doing simuls, but I don't know when would be my next simul. But definitely, yeah, you will see me do simuls quite often. And just checking with the audience, is like, can anyone see if it shows like I'm officially streaming on the Lichess app, or is it I need to change the settings? This is the first time I'm streaming, like inputting the lichess.org thing on the title. I just want to ensure that it's visible, the streaming thing. If someone could clarify or give me some information, I would highly appreciate that. If you could see my stream on the title, basically, yeah. I think my opponent just blundered a piece. If I play ef3, what is he up to? How is he going to defend this piece? Okay, knight d2. I think I need to capture back. Wait, and so what if I go knight g4 and I win knight takes h6? I really like still my chances in more or less all the boards. I still have 5 games left. Some games my opponent are really, really low on. Rauku is like really low on time, and so on. So yeah, and my opponent offers a draw. I think he's going to repeat. So I think this will be the first. And this was a pretty strong opponent, 2150 rated player, by the way. So I think draw is a very, very fair result. So this is going to be a draw here. So we drew. So one draw. Congratulations, Evgeny Viktorovich. So here, this is a game where we are focusing right now. Let's look if I do capture here, what happens. Okay, knight takes pawn with a check. Knight f5, he goes king h7, knight f5 is coming. I think he'll go king h8. Interesting position. Actually, I like my chances because his king is very, very poorly placed. It's like so badly placed out there. I know there must be some dangerous ideas surrounding the king. So I hope, let's see, few more games. And this game, this is here. So I believe if he goes here, I have knight g6 and win the pawn. That's my idea. And I should be able to capture the pawn and push the f4 pawn forward. I'm basically outplaying him. To all the viewers who are watching, do subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon. We have a lot of chess content, so don't miss on those fun stuff. And can you just capture the queen here? Yes, I could. Okay, bishop d5. This is a position I would love to play with white. Or can I play e4, e5? No, I'll just simply capture, king g2. Is the bishop trapped in that position? I think the bishop is trapped. in that position. And can I just capture, go queen f5, queen e6? I could do that. Or I could just simply put my queen on d3, attack the knight. And no, what I was mentioning is like the bishop is, okay, he can go bishop b8 or maybe to b8. But okay, that means the position is just terrible. I've turned around more or less all my games at this point. Eugene Samok. Okay, King H8. I mean, it was super complicated, Eugene. Thanks for sharing your analysis. I will definitely look that. Yeah, it was a messy position in the end. But certainly, yeah, you had your chances because, there were, I think I played certainly quite a bunch of dubious moves. So you had your chances, but okay, it didn't work out. So how about I could go rook c6 and just double. Yeah, I think I should do that. I'll just double my rooks. Yeah, I could do that and go. So he goes to h1. And how would I go king f1 here? Because my idea is to go rook h2. And I think that could work out fairly well for me, right? No, rook h, king f1 will go rook d8. That's a problem. And if I go, where do I put my rooks here in this position? I could go king g3. Wait, can I just do this sneaky king g3, rook e3, king g4, rook e4, king g5? Maybe walk my king all the way till I checkmate him. I could actually. Let me try that. It would be funny if it works out. There's a good chance it would work out. So this was my idea. I was just going to pick up the pawn. And yeah, as expected, okay, he goes into this line. And if I capture, he's going to capture back with a bishop. So what if I go rook here? Oh, he's going to capture, go bishop e5, I guess. And okay, that's well, I mean, he could do that, obviously. Or what if I go rook d7, rook d7, rook b4, rook d7, rook b4, rook e4, rook e4, fe4. I could do that. Well, let me figure out what I should do. I mean, this is a simple winning position for me. I just need to have some patience to convert this. That's it. Yeah, let me go rook d7. Okay, I think my opponent is going to fall for what I was hoping. So my plan is to go king here. And if he does some funny stuff, so king g4 is my idea. And I want to walk all the way to f6. Okay, so can I just simply capture this pawn? I missed this move. This is a nice little trick. But I can still go rook e4, right? I can just go some rook g4 check. And can I win this pawn now? Queen d5. Okay, so he is going to e4 now. So what's his threats? So he's going to go rook f4, I guess, at some point. And I could go rook takes knight, but doesn't lead me anywhere special. And I could take rook takes pawn, rook e4, rook f4. So I'm always safe in the sense I have rook f4, so I don't have to worry about that. So why don't I just simply capture the that's it, nice trick. So rook here, rook check. Oh wait, I do have a counter trick there, right? This is a short position. Maybe I'll come back to this game. I'll first finish the other boards where things seem to be less messier. How about I just capture this pawn? And I could go king d5, king c4. And Yeah, so rook c7. So the line I'm calculating is this. Here, rook f4, rook f4, king f4, knight e6, and he wins the rook. I don't want to do that. And in case if I play rook g7, I think he just gives a check and captures my rook. So let me go into this game. I think I'll go king d5 here. And so I can't do that. So what I was thinking is, okay, let's say if I capture, if he gives a check, then I go king g3 maybe. It's very tricky, to be honest. And my other idea is to go rook h2 in this position. But rook h2's problem is I feel that will be, I don't know, rook e4 check. Where will I go with my rook? I will go rook f4 or rook h2, rook e4, and then maybe king g5. It's very mixed. I like rook h2, to be honest. I think this will work out well because I always have rook f4, right? And what is this one? h5. Okay, so my opponent is just trying to stop, I guess, some threats. And can I go rook h4 and just win a pawn? Just be outright greedy. And actually, I'll go rook f4, provoke him to play f5, and then I'll go rook h4, right? Then that could turn out better for me. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so he did go here. So this is my plan. Now I want to go rook f4. And his king is always kind of, stuck. And this is the point here. Now I have king c4 and his king can't enter any further. And okay, I'll just capture. Okay, he captures back. I'll go knight f3. f5. Okay, good. Now I'll go rook h4. So my idea is I'm going to win this pawn and maybe I'll drop back with my rook. He has rook d8 though. Nice little idea, trick. We'll go rook c7, rook d3, rook c6. So to all the viewers, you're watching Chess Gyaan's YouTube channel with Grandmaster Priyadharshan, and I'm playing Simul, the 20 board Simul. Basically, more or less all the games are over. We are down to the last few boards, and it's fun. And do check out the website, chessgyan.com. We have a lot of different coaching options based on your chess strength and level. So that's something you should definitely check it out. And it's my opponent trying to do some sort of funny stalemate ideas. This king is technically stalemated, FYI. They always have b3 tricks, so I think I'm safe from that perspective. Let's go queen e4. Okay, he goes h6. So he's trying to trap my rook, I guess. Whatever, I'll just take the pawn. We'll see how he does trap my rook. So I'll go here. I want him to take. Okay, this is what I wanted. So I can go back rook h4 and tell him I'm offering a rook trade, even though I'm breaking my pawn structure. Yes, I'm now b3. I want to take this bishop now. I think he resigned. Okay. So we're doing pretty good, I think. We are down to our last few boards. Maybe 3, maybe 2. I don't know how many boards. Okay, so this is, I think knight e6 is a mistake, I feel like. Because rook e4, king f5 is an idea. And I think it could be in trouble. Or I could go knight f5 check. He has to go king g8, knight e3, but then he'll go rook f4 though. That's not fun. Let's just capture and go king f5. I think that's the best option out there. Okay, so he goes a5. And what's the point of this? How would I just go rook d4 now? Maybe knight b6 is tempting. Actually, knight b6 is tempting. Let me go knight b6, rook a6, and maybe some sort of d4. Hmm. But the problem is knight b6, rook b2 check, king h3. If there's something like line like that, it's okay. I'll go knight b6. Okay, so I want to go king f5, and okay. And now, how about, I don't know. How about I just play king g2? Okay, so this is the position that is critical in my opinion. I think it's game over, right? I go king f6, I threaten knight f7 and rook h8 mate. It's game over. Yeah. Okay, so he's going here. Wait, did he just drop a pawn? I mean, okay, I think he has some queen d5 ideas, but I think I can manage that. Yeah, I'll just capture this pawn. Okay, queen d5 on the board. I can go e4. Is that my plan? I need to be careful, but I think it would work. Yeah, I think it would work. So interesting match, I would say. So far, one draw by one of the participants. All other games ended in favor for me. So let's see how the game completes. So let's capture here. Nice trick. That was my trick. Okay, so he goes rook a6. And now the point is that I could go d4, right? Yeah, this was my whole idea. Or maybe not. Or can I just simply go rook here? I think this is better. I just simply go pin and make him force a decision. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. We are down to our, I believe, last game. Is this the last game? I think this is the only one game that's ongoing because other players resigned or the game is over. Angry Dragon, fighting is best because knight d7 is a threat, and we'll see how the game proceeds. You could give an exchange sack, but I'm not a huge fan of it. King f7, yeah, expected that. Kind of an expected move there. Knight d7 is a tempting option, to be honest. Knight d7, bishop g7, and then I don't know. I need to find a way to escape with my pieces. Or I could go d4, right? What do you think of d4 here? I don't know. Knight d7, bishop g7, and maybe rook b8. I could do that. That's an interesting idea. But knight d7, bishop e7, knight e5 check, king f6. Ooh, that's a wonderful mate. Knight d7, bishop e7, knight e5, king f6, rook takes pawn, king f4. Let's try that if he falls for it. That's a very, very nice mate. Thanks, Roku, for the chat saying good game, well played. Good game by you too. Good. Knight e5. I think he's falling for the trap. Good, 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 good. Ooh, he goes king g7. Now I can go rook e7 and kind of make him suffer, right? Yeah, should I go rook e7? I think I should, yeah. If rook h4, gh4, king f6, I have d4. Wow. So, to the viewers, thanks once again. This is Grandmaster Priyadharshan. Tough game. So, the line, if he takes, I think gh4, king f6, d4, bishop c5, rook f7 is a mate. This rook is out of the game. I'm pretty happy with my performance. That one game, actually, I was struggling in maybe a game or two, to be honest, but then I think I came back strong. And let's see if I'm on streamer's page. I don't know if it's being shown here. I'm live, but I don't know why, or if I need to do some settings. In case if my name is not showing up here or so, please I don't know, I have to check with how. I need to check with Lichess streaming page if I could be playing streaming. Okay, and I could go f4 or d4. Both the options look good. I'll go d4. So here I can win this pawn now. I think now it's game over. Okay, I could just hide my king where a safe spot. Give me a safe spot. King f2, king f1. King f1 seems way safer. Safe spot for the king. I think he'll go bishop f8, knight d5 again, bishop e7, and then the king is again stuck. Knight d8 is also there, but okay, I'm not a big fan of knight d8. I like this knight e5 idea, and just keep playing knight e5, rook f7 mating threats out there. Okay, just capture and bring your king up. I mean, I have 2 extra pawns. That's more than enough to win. Okay, I win another pawn. I think Angry Dragon is going to resign soon. Okay, d5. d6 check coming up, incoming. Thanks everyone for logging in. I think the stream will end in like few minutes from now. Good games, a lot of interesting chess. Okay, I'm just going to pick up this pawn. Let me push this pawn. So if he plays bishop h4, I have knight e5. Okay. Simul completed. Fantastic. So thanks everyone for logging in. I guess that's the end of the Simul. Great games. I think I scored 19 wins and 1 draw. So yeah, I think it was Eugene Samok. Good. Congrats, you did a great draw. Bye bye everyone. I'll hopefully stream sometime soon, this week or next week. A Simul or maybe like 1-to-1 games. We'll see how it goes. Bye bye. It may end the stream.